Hello, everybody. So it's day 19 and 20 of Bad Movie Month. I'm hoping some of you don't think this is me cheating right now, like, hey, you can't do 2 days in one day. The only reason I'm doing 2 days in one day is because I watched both these films and I thought, what the heck? Let's put them in Bad Movie Month and just do it in one day because it's the first film and then the sequel. Those films are Agent Cody Banks and Agent Cody Banks 2, Destination London. Now, Agent Cody Banks is an agent, yeah, and he's played by Frankie Muniz, who is, best known for Malcolm in the Middle, been in some films as well. This is sort of when he was coming off of his rise and how popular he was in Malcolm in the Middle. Someone was like, hey, let's make a junior James Bond. And many of these junior James Bonds came about. There was like a Stormbreaker as well, which is another film which was written from a kid's book. There's been a few like young agent films that have happened, but they never properly did very, very well. Some of them had like really bad reception. This had bad reception as well, and that's why it's in Bad Movie Month, because it's classed as bad movies. I remember seeing both these movies in the cinema as a kid. The first film cost 26 million to make, but made 47 million in the US. Not a massive like gross, but sort of a gross. It made 1 million, over a million in the UK. Worldwide, it made quite a bit of money. The second one cost 26 million to make again, but didn't overdo its gross. Only made 23 million in the US and wasn't as popular in the UK and just flopped. And that's why another film never happened. Agent Cody Banks, the first film. I'll do it. Talk about the first film, and then the second film. First film is that he's just a normal kid. He's at school and everything, and then all of a sudden the CIA came to his place, and he's like, "We got this young, sort of young agency program happening, and we want you to come be a young agent for us." And that's what he's like. All right, I'll come along and do that. And then he's got to pretend to be a student at this school, pretend to be really clever, get in with the girl at the school, the girl that is nice and stuff. Try and get in with her, and she's played by Hilary Duff, best known for Lizzie McGuire, and he's going to get in with her because her father is a professor, but like the professor's working for some villains, and the professor's making these weird nano things that just like can just eat away at every single material, and it's all very weird and mad and stuff, and it's just this seeing him come from back in the middle and just do this, it was just so cheesy and horrible. And he's like doing spin kicks and karate and fighting all these adult people and things, and he fights his whole people at this party at one point, and then everyone's like, he's amazing. And it's just like, he gets his license in the first film, his driving license, but in the second film he's like, says that he's 16. I'm not sure, is it 16 the age in America, because in the second film, I'm guessing he's a bit older than the first film, so I'm just wondering what was going on there. Keith David is also in both films. Keith David, just his career, he just does a load of crap. Last film I saw him in was Smiley. He just loves to do crap now. Anyway, back to the first one. I remember as a kid, I enjoyed it in the cinema, but then when I look at it back at it now, yeah, I got the box set. I got the box for like £2. When I look back at it now, I'm just like, these films are pretty bad, really, aren't they? They're not really that fun. Maybe some people can have fun with them and laugh at the bad acting and stuff, and you can be like, yeah, this is fun because it's Frankie Muniz from Malcolm in the Middle, and it's pretty much Malcolm being an agent and things, because he still acts the same as he does in Malcolm in the Middle. But the first one is just silly. There's this weird scene with the nanobite things, or whatever they're called. I can't actually remember the proper name of the weird things in it, but they get inside a guy and eat away at his face, and because it's a 12, you actually see like his face caving in weirdly at one point. Now let's go on to Agent Cody Banks 2, Destination London. I give Agent Cody Banks, the first film, like a 4 out of 10. It's got some alright moments, some alright action in it, but it's all very cheesy and silly, and the creations they make are like Mentos explode and things, and all very weird things, and X-ray glasses, and they're like, he's like, oh, I can see inside women's clothes and things. Agent Cody Banks 2, Destination London, has incredibly horrible moments, really cheesy moments, and one moment where I'm just sorry, I'm looking at the page, I'm trying to remember the actor right now. Paul Kay plays Neville Trubshaw, and yeah, and it's a kids' film as well. It's a PG, the second one, but there's a guy in it called Isambard Jerkalot. Really, like, it's a kids' film, and they were like, oh, let's give a guy the surname Jerkalot. really mature of us, isn't it? Like, I know that they're sort of thinking right there, alright, adults are going to be watching this film as well, and they saw it with kids or whatever. We need to add that in there so adults can be like, jerk a lot, that's funny for us, isn't it? But kids won't really get that. It's just, I don't understand why they did that. It's a bit weird, really. And this one has more curations and stuff with more gadgets, with what did I say his name was? Paul Kaye being the guy that's acting like Q and stuff, and giving all the gadgets and weird things and Mentos again that explode and things, and all the other things, telling him not to eat them and things. And there's actually, I'm looking at the IMDb page right now, and there's a guy that was Arty Farty security guard. Someone actually wrote that in. Apparently that's what he was. Agent Cody Banks 2 is just horrible. Has horrible dialogue, horrible script. It's just not funny as it wants to be. But this, at the end of the day, I'm just thinking to myself, this isn't meant to appeal to me. It's meant to appeal to kids, but it still acts like kids are very unintelligent with these films, and like they're just like, oh, explosions and stuff at points, and oh, and here's a burping and the puns and fights and silly things and jokes, and look, we got Anthony Anderson from scary movie films, and look, he's in the car and he's got these speakers on, and look, he's got surround sound in his car, and he's talking about DVD surround sound and things, and he says that, and he starts playing music and booming it out and stuff, and it's really funny, isn't it? It's just Hannah Spirit, or Spirit, yeah, that's from S Club 7, is in Agent Cody Banks 2 as well. She's very cheesy in it as well, and it's just, she's like an agent, but there's a twist, she's an agent actually, really, as well, and I give Agent Cody Banks 2 a 3 out of 10. I know this seems like, my friend Rick said it, maybe it seems like I'm doing an average movie month, but the thing is, these films, the reason this is bad movie month is, with a lot of these films, I go through IMDB, I try and search for the films with the lowest ratings, I go through my DVD collection, I look up the stuff, and like if I find a DVD and I'm like, yeah, that's a bad film, let's search its IMDB rating, yeah, that's that right there. It has like if it has like a 5 or something as low as like a 4.4 or something as low as a 3. I have done 3.2 things in here, and just there's even like a 2 point something in here very soon. But it's just, this is still bad movie month because of it's from the ratings on IMDb and stuff, and people classing these as bad films. So that is all for today from me for day 1920 for bad movie month. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm cheating on stuff, but keep leaving your requests down there for the other movies for bad movie month. Like I said, I set you a challenge to go to IMDb, find me the lowest rated film, like a 1.2 or a 1 or a 2.0 or whatever. Find the lowest rated thing, send it to me, and I will watch it. And that's your challenge for today. Go and do it. Find it and leave all your comments down there. Let's get this video to many comments. 40 comments. That's the challenge. No one's going to do that. That's the challenge for today. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed this. And if you've seen Agent Cody Banks, send it there if you like it or whatever. I like Frank Munoz best in Malcolm in the Middle, and he just does. He's like retired, but he still does movies every now and again now. And Hilary Duff went and had a baby, and she doesn't do much stuff anymore. I think she still does some singing and things, but I'm not quite sure. I'm babbling on right now, but I shall see you all tomorrow, but I'm not sure what time the video is going to be up because I'm going to a wedding. My cousin's wedding, so there might be a wedding footage of me at a wedding just in a suit. I might just make a video there because I'm taking my camera with me, and I just feel like making things where I just talk and stuff, and I might just go and sit outside at one point and talk to you about ideas that have been going through my mind. So, thank you very much, and yeah, I'm babbling on. Goodbye.